Good morning, class. Class, today again I am taking the same topic, non-finite verbs, because it's a bit tricky for gerunds and for the participle one. So again, I will be explaining the same topic, verb and its form. So, verb is what? It's the action verb. We are knowing this thing, and further the verb is divided into finite verb and the non-finite verb. So, finite verb we have read in the last class that finite verbs are the main verbs in a particular sentence, and it changes as per the tense of a particular sentence, whereas non-finite verbs are kinds of verbs which do not change its form, right? So let's take some examples, just like John wants a glass of water, right? So in this sentence, sorry, yes, so John wants a glass of water. In this particular sentence, John is the subject, right? Wants is the verb, wants action, and a glass of water is object. So this is John wants a glass of water. So wants will be the finite verb. Next example is John wants a glass of water to wash his hands. So, in this particular sentence, John is again the subject, just like the earlier sentence. Wants is the verb. But the question comes that to wash is what? To wash is again wash, washing, right? It is what? It's a verb only. But in a particular sentence, can there be two verbs? So we will be studying this, that how to identify the finite, yes, the finite and the non-finite verb. So finite verbs, it shows an action in a particular time zone. Time zone is basically the tense. It shows the action. After reading a particular sentence, you will come to know that this action was taken in the past, in the present, or will be taken in the future. So it shows action in a particular time zone. We have to keep in mind for finite verbs. All finite verbs are the main verb, and again we have to keep in mind that finite verbs are the main verb, just like in the previous slide wants, and here wants in the second sentence, wants is the main verb. So this is the main verb, and they go along with the subject, just like John wanted a glass of water to wash his hands. So here want has changed its form, wanted as per the subject. So this is past tense. Next is the man sitting in the corner wants a glass of water to wash his hands. So in this particular sentence, three verbs are there: sitting, wants, and to wash. So main verb is what? Wants. Then sitting and to wash is what? These are the non-finite verbs. So I hope that finite verbs is clear to you, that this is a main verb in a particular sentence, and it depends upon the particular time zone, like the tense. Yes, just like I swim in the pool early in the morning. So here I is subject, swim is verb. Next is swimming is my favorite exercise. Swimming is subject, but here it is acting as a noun. It is verb plus ing, right? So this is what? Gerund. So like in the last class also, I told you that gerund is what? It's the verb plus ing. So this is swimming. It is acting as what? Subject. That is noun. Swimming is acting as a noun. So this is gerund. Then next is I love to swim with my friends. I is again the subject. Then love is what? Verb. To swim. This is non-finite verb. And wherever, in whichever verb which is being added with to, like to comes before, to plus base form, that is the first form, that is the infinitive. And that some people wear swimsuit at work. Swimming suit at work. Some people in this particular sentence is subject. Where is the main verb? This is a finite verb. Swimming suit at work. So which kind of suit? Swimming suit. So swimming is acting as an adjective in this, right? So this is what? This is participle. So I hope that this is clear to you. So infinitives are what? The infinitives is a form of verb that consists of to plus base form of the verb. So infinitives, it's a form of the verb only which consists of to plus the base form, the first form of the verb, just like to sit, to eat, to drink, etc. It is based on the verb but do not act like finite verbs. So this is what? This is based on verb. Like this cannot be the main verb. So this does not act like finite verbs. लगता है कि verb है, but no, this is not the finite verb. This is not kind of a non-finite verb. It may function. This infinitives can function as a subject, object, subject complement, adjective, or an adverb. Just like to err is human, to forgive is divine. So here, to err in this particular sentence, to err and to forgive, they are what? They are the subject. So infinitives can act as like a subject. Next is everyone loves to criticize. To criticize. Here it is becoming everyone is subject and to criticize is object. So I hope that this is clear the infinitives to you. Next is gerund. Gerund is when the ing form of the verb functions like a noun. This we have to keep in mind. We will be getting confused between the gerund and the participle. But participle they don't function like a noun, whereas gerund they function like noun. It occupies the place of a noun. Yes. So what? Gerund in a particular sentence, it is occupying the place of a noun. Just like in the last, we have used this example. Swimming is my favorite sport. So here swimming is acting like a noun. So this is what gerund. But Nishant is swimming. In this particular sentence, swimming is not acting like a gerund. It is acting like a verb. This particular example is used just to clear your concepts. Whereas, if I say, Nishant is my swimming coach. So here it is working as a adjective. Yes, so it is clear that swimming in this particular sentence it is acting as a noun. Whereas in the second sentence it is acting as a verb. Whereas in the last sentence it is acting as an adjective. So last adjective one is the participle one. Next is participle. Participle are the forms of verbs that act like an adjective, just like the last example. Nishant is my swimming coach. What kind of coach? Swimming coach, adjective. So participle, they act like an adjective. It modify a noun or a pronoun. Adjective is what? It qualify a noun or a pronoun. So what? There are two types of participle, the present participle and the past participle. So present participle, it ends with ing, just like gerund. But gerund, it is acting as a noun, whereas present participle, it is acting as an adjective. Example, the wandering gypsies met a hermit. Right. So wandering is what? Wandering, it's an adjective. घूम रहे हैं. ठीक है, so the gypsies are basically the noun in this particular in this sentence. Met is the main verb. So we can see that wandering is not the main verb, it is the non-finite one, and met is the main verb. And here wandering is what kind of non-finite verb? This is the present participle. Adjective हो रहा है, adjective का काम कर रहा है. Gypsies कैसे gypsies? Wandering gypsies. Next, The burning bush had a profound impact on Moses. So the bush is what? The noun. What kind of bush? That is the burning. This is working as an adjective. So this is what? Present participle. Next is the past participle. In past participle, the words verbs basically they end with ed, en, d, t or n. Just like taken, shaken, broken, n आ गया. Right? Learnt, t आ गया. So example, the disappointed man did not wish to speak to anyone. So in this, the man is what? Noun, subject. So what kind of man? Disappointed man. So this is acting as an adjective, right? Did not wish. Did not wish. This is verb. To speak. So in this particular sentence, two non-infinitive verbs are there. To speak. This is infinitive. Anyone, pronoun. So I hope that this is clear. The picture is getting clear to you. Just like heartbroken, she walked out of the room. So N, heartbroken, en is being added. She is subject, that is pronoun. Walked is the verb. Out of the room is what? Object. So what kind of girl? Adjective. Heartbroken one. So this is what? Past participle. So I hope class that now this topic is clear to you. I will be giving you further the notes, more of the notes. You can go through with the notes plus the exercise for your practice. Thank you class.